Tasting like a boss. How are you? I got Kylo here. He is antsy. You are so antsy. He wants to get down, I think. He wants to get down and run. Do you want to say hello to everybody first? Let's say hello. Say hello. Okay. You're excited. I'm excited. Yeah, he's jumping down. He might come back. He might not. All right. Today's review really has me excited because I have no idea what to expect at all. And it's from a coffee place I've never tried. And let me get down to what that's all about. I have some friends who just moved to Pennsylvania, in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, or Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure exactly how you say it. They have been exploring the area, and they came across this company called Mean Cup. So mean, like mean cup of coffee, mean cup, pretty cool. And I'm going to put a link to all the information I know about them in the description. With that being said, there's not a lot of information. Like, I didn't see a place where you could order anything other than maybe some merch. I didn't see where you can order the coffee. They had a phone number. I tried to call them to get some information, and it's one that just went to a machine only. When I look at it, it kind of looks like, hey, we're here. We open up, we serve coffee, we sell coffee. This is it, and that's just their focus. So it's kind of like going into the unknown, but it's kind of exciting. So. Look at that. Again, they got me this tumbler. So to Dave and Sparky, thank you so much. This tumbler is so cool. I love their logo. It's just simple with a mean cup. And my friend sent me 2 flavors. I'm doing the first one today. I might do the next one tomorrow. Might be a couple days. Don't really know. And I don't know what to expect at all because their coffee, this coffee came whole bean. And it just, what they do is they've just got the same logo here. So keeping it real simple, this flavor is called Smokin' Joe. So it has the Smokin' Joe here that I imagine either they wrote on or it's just printed that way, but just basically to keep it very simplistic, just to get the little cigarette or cigar, whatever we call it, with a little smoke. So it's the same emblem. And why do I say that? Because when I do next time, it's called Mississippi Queen. Same thing. It says Mississippi Queen, but it has the cup and they just drew a crown on the top. And I just think that's brilliant. I mean, I'm attracted to some coffees that have really amazing labels, but just the simplicity of that, you know, the attitude of like, yeah, keep it the same. We'll just mark it up a little bit. I think is great. So, Smokin' Joe. You know, I wanted to find out, you know, what exactly is it supposed to be? I don't really know. I can tell you that of the 2 ones that I opened and smelled, I think I like this one more. It has a more intense, bold smell. It's got a good smell to it though too. And what I like about it is I would think it would be a medium roast, medium to dark roast, maybe on the medium side of things, if I was just going on scent alone. But you know, there are some dark elements there, but there's nothing that's too it's nothing that smells of smoke, like campfire smoke, at least not too much. And there's nothing that smells like a cigar shop. You know, I've talked about the 2 different types of smells those have that can be present in dark coffee. It smells very even, but good, but like intense. Like you can still, you see where there's some little scratches of intensity on the scent. Of course, that's just, again, I don't know much beyond just the name. So there you go. We're going to be doing a 3-way review, guys. We're going to be doing it in the cold brew, over 24 hours of brewing. We're going to be doing in the drip. I'm going to be drinking it out of the tumbler, which I think is so cool. And I'll be having it in espresso. So we've already done the smelling like a boss. Let's move to the tasting. Cold brew coffee, 24 hours, Smokin' Joe by Mean Cup Coffee, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Here we go. That's really good. Okay. Where would I rank this? Well, this might replace my go-to at-home cold brew coffee when I'm just wanting to have my definitive cold brew coffee. That is a big thing to say, but it just might. Because it's not watery like a tea. It's not overly intense where sometimes I want to get my dark brew. This is a medium blend or medium roast to me. But the good thing is it's not bland. That's just a very good cold brew coffee. This is going to be, and I'm not trying to smack down any of the chains. I'm just not. You know, so I go to the ones I typically would go to if I had to go get my own cup of cold brew. Is it better than Starbucks? Yes, it's better than Starbucks. I'm not a fan of theirs. Even with the espresso in it, it's okay. But, you know, whatever. Wawa, yeah, it's better than Wawa. Wawa has been bitter. Foxtail, don't even get me started on Foxtail. It's better than Foxtail. Dunkin', it's better than Dunkin'. Now, let's move to the bottled ones. I mean, I gotta tell you, if I had my Stoke, you know, my Stoke bold, not bold black, but Stoke regular unsweet black, or this, you know, Stoke is gonna have more of the chocolate notes. But this is so good. It's really good. So David and Sparky, thank you. Wow. This place better find a way to ship me coffee because I have a big problem. So hey, viewers, if you decide you wanted to, call them, you email them, whatever you need to do. Put the pressure on. Tell them where you heard about it. Anyway, let's move to the drip. All right. Got in the drip here. Don't usually drink out of a tumbler for drip, but I wanted you guys to see that the merch is kind of cool. All right. The smell on it's great. Well, okay. Let me take the lid off a little bit. That's a problem when it tastes out of a tumbler. Just to me, it's just so unnatural. You know. Also, it kept it a little bit warmer than I typically have in these tastings. It's not piping hot, it didn't burn my tongue or anything, but sometimes when it's hotter than I want it to be, you can get some burnt taste to it. I don't want that. Again, the aroma's heavenly, tasting like a boss. In the drip, it tastes like a good cup of coffee. You know, I think, you know what I think I'm detecting, and why I say that for me. And remember, this is just a personal preference. In the drip, the smoky elements that I did smell just a bit in the scent kind of come out. And it creates a brightness, not an earthiness, but a brightness at the end, which, as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of. So I think for some people, they'd like it. But for me, I'm thinking this is just an okay cup of coffee. For me. Cold brew, rocking it. On the drip, it's okay. It's serviceable. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick that out as my favorite one, but that's okay. Remember, just because it doesn't work in all three formats, that doesn't mean it's bad. It's just for me. So for a cold brew is the way to go. And I can tell you, those bright notes at the end of the drip have me concerned about the espresso. Again, you know, remember, not all beans are made for espresso, but here we go. We have it here. Interesting, I'm not getting much smell off the espresso. What are you doing, Minerva? All right. I have 3 dogs out here, so I didn't confuse Kyla with Minerva. Tasting like a boss. Here we go. It's good. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not going to be like an espresso hitting you or anything, but I kind of feel like the way I have it is this. My least favorite is the drip, only because it's just a good cup of coffee. Okay, I can get a cup of coffee with other brands. Sorry, okay? If you're in there and you want to get a cup of coffee, why not? Because I hear they have great desserts and things like that. The espresso, yeah, if you're going to be getting a bag of this, if you end up getting a bag of this, you can definitely do it this way. You'd like it. I think you'd like it more than the drip. But for my money, cold brew, all the way. Okay, so thank you, David and Sparky. Hit like, subscribe, share. Description's down below. And until next time, people, you know what I'm going to say. Keep tasting like a boss. Thanks.